Is this a trick question or something? Of course I know what this is. It's a slice of pizza.
Yeah, silly. To the untrained eye, it's a pizza. But I call it parallel breakfast.
I don't get it.
Well, the multigrain crust is like the toast. The cheese is like the milk. The vegetables are like the fruit. And the chicken is like a grown-up egg.
I still wouldn't eat that at 9 in the morning.
Is Tyler. Tyler is trying to solve riddles. Do you get it?
Chillbot, get me Tyler, please.
Hey, Tyler. You look bagged, man.
I've been up since 6 this morning trying to solve riddles. But it's like my brain went on a vacation.
Did you have breakfast yet?
I haven't had the time.
Tyler, there is a reason why they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Hey, you two. You guys ready to what's up with that guy?
Oh, Santa! I've been good, Santa! Santa!
Today on Taste Buds, brilliant business.
Foods for the brain.
I'm gonna learn a new recipe for an old breakfast classic, green eggs and ham. And it feels kind of weird looking at green scrambled eggs.
And I'm going to an actual fish farm to find out which fish is best for the brain. Wow, they are smart fish.
And can desserts make you smarter? Avery and I find out when we go cranium to cranium. Or should I say, crumble to cobbler.
Put on your swimsuits
As we take a dip into the think tank.
with foods for the brain.
We love to cook and we love to eat. We are the taste buds. We can't be beat. We're in the kitchen and hanging out to find out what food is all about. Come join the fun. We're always turning on the heat. Food to explore. There's always something good to eat. Taste buds.
Okay, Tyler, lay the riddles on us.
I'll give you a warm-up one to get you started.
Okay.
I'm green and I go to summer camp. What am I?
Oh, a Brussels scout.
What food always gets stuck in traffic?
A jam.
Well, I almost got that one.
I think you're ready for the big one. Throw out my outer, keep my inner. Eat my outer, throw out my inner. What am I?
Oh, I got it. Oh, you know what? I'll give you guys the whole day to fuel up and try and solve the riddle. The first one to answer it wins. Deal?
Deal. I'll alert Lily and the Taste Buddies. They're gonna love this.
Tyler? Tyler?
Throw out my outer, keep my inner. Eat my outer, throw out my inner. What am I? That's a real brain teaser. Good thing I'm about to make breakfast, the most important meal of the day. It gets your brain up and going. And I'm about to make one of the coolest ones too, green eggs and ham. Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily. I'm Donna. Welcome to Mildred's Temple Kitchen.
Well, I've read about green eggs and ham, but I've never seen a green chicken, so I can't wait to see how it's done.
Well, let's get started, but first... So the first step, Lily, to making green eggs and ham is making the ham cups. We're just going to take some slices of ham and line them into these little muffin tins.
So, like that?
Yeah, about 3 slices to a cup. And you can just open them up a little bit so that they bake all evenly when they go into the oven.
This is really easy. Anybody could do this at home.
Oh, anybody can do this, and you're gonna love the look of it.
All right.
Excellent job, thank you. I'm gonna pop them in the oven for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Ovens are hot. Get a grown-up.
All right, so the ham's in the oven. What's next?
Now we're going to blanch the spinach. So we need some boiling water.
Hot water can hurt. Get a grown-up.
Be careful, bringing it over
Hot
on the
pot.
stove. Hot pot. We're going to take some vegetables and submerge them into the boiling water and then pull them out and shock them in a cold water bath.
Okay.
So use the tongs and grab a bunch of spinach and drop it into the hot water.
Nice big whack of spinach.
Big whack of spinach. Look at how fast it's
Yeah,
cooking.
It's cooking right
So now we
away.
want to stop the cooking process. So we're going to scoop them up and put them into the ice bath. You can do this with lots of vegetables. Broccoli, asparagus, spinach. They get really vibrant and green, and that's what we want. So Lily, give those little tender leaves a spin in the cold water, and then we'll just start to transfer them over into the strainer and let the excess water drip off. The one thing about spinach, it's mostly water. So we're gonna have to get in there at some point and squeeze as much water out as we can. So you can get in there, Lily, with the tongs and mush them down.
Okay.
So squeeze, squeeze. You can even get in there and use your hands to squeeze. Oh, wow, look at the water coming out now.
Just like squeezing a cloth.
So, Lily, for this recipe, we want a little bit of water left in the spinach. So I would say that's great.
Okay.
Next, it goes into the blender.
Right.
And we'll give that a little buzz. That's great, Lily. Let's just put it aside, and we'll get cracking on our eggs. Are you an expert egg cracker?
Yes, I am.
All right. I'll leave it to you. Can you crack with one hand?
I've never tried.
Great.
Ooh,
You got it.
that's so fun.
You could work in my kitchen any day, Lily. You're great.
Oh, that should be good.
That's it.
And we can put these eggshells in the compost bin later.
Great idea, Lily. Now let's whisk those up. You whisk, and I'll put in a little pinch of salt.
Okay.
Here we go. Good whisking, too.
That should be enough.
I think that's perfect. Now we're going to add the spinach, and we're going to see those eggs turn green.
Okay.
Watch the magic.
Whoa.
And now you can whisk in a little bit more to mix it all together. And look at those eggs turn green. And I'd say we're ready to cook those eggs.
Stoves are hot. Get a grown-up.
We're going to add a little bit of butter, and that's going to give it some flavor to our eggs and help stop the sticking to the pan.
And how do we tell if the pan's ready?
Well, usually by the sizzle, you can hear it. It's spitting, the butter's jumping around. We know the pan's ready. So I'll pour the eggs in, and all you have to do is keep moving them around, and they'll get nice and fluffy, and they'll be perfect every time.
It feels kind of weird looking at green scrambled eggs.
No, but they look great. They look wonderful. Whenever you make scrambled eggs, you always have to add a little bit of water. But we've done that with the spinach. I would say those look done, you know? When we turn the heat off, there's still some carryover cooking, so they'll continue to cook on their own. So let's turn the heat off, and I would say they're ready to serve.
Awesome.
So, Lily, our pans have had some time to cool down. I'm gonna put these on the plate, and you're gonna load them up with those gorgeous scrambled eggs.
They're so colorful. And the hand looks exactly like bacon.
Does. Smells like bacon.
But it's healthier because it's baked.
That's right. Your eggs look perfectly cooked, too. They're nice and fluffy.
Still a little bit moist.
A little bit moist. Good point, because a lot of times it's very easy to overcook eggs.
I get my good helping of veggies, too.
That's right. Just think how good this is for you. Fantastic. I'm just ready to dig in. Let's go try them.
Hey, Avery.
Hey, Lily. I saw you making breakfast, so watch this. Chillbot, get me Tyler. I found out that a 12-year-old who skips breakfast has about the same reaction time as a 70-year-old.
So you're saying since Tyler skips breakfast, he has the same reflexes as a 70-year-old man?
Watch this. Tyler, wake up!
Who's that? Why'd you do that? Kids today, no respect for their elders.
Well, I gotta go to that fish farm. See you, Lily.
See ya.
Hi, Lily.
Hi.
I baked some biscuits to go with our green eggs and ham.
Those look delicious.
You ready to dig in?
Yes. That is so cool. The spinach drastically changes the color of the eggs, but it doesn't take away from the flavor at all. Thank you, Donna, for giving me a delicious reason for waking up extra early every morning.
Well, Lily, you're welcome in my kitchen anytime.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, are you good at riddles?
Try me.
Okay, throw out my outer, keep my inner, eat my outer, throw out my inner. What am I?
Oh, some riddles are so corny. Keep working on it, Lily. You'll get it.
Okay. Admit it, you've always wondered what green eggs and ham tasted like. Now's your chance to find out. All the ingredients you need are right here. Status update. Lily is hamming it up with green eggs and ham.
Let's all meet for breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, how about Tyler's house?
Thank you for the nice present, Santa.
According to many scientists, fish is one of the best foods for your brain. And I'm at the very place where they discovered this, at the Aquaculture Center at the University of Guelph. Hey, Jasmine.
Avery, I have a riddle for your professor. People call me Fathead because I'm 60% fat. What am I? Let me know if he gets it. See ya.
Here goes. Hi, I'm Avery.
Hi, I'm Rich. Welcome to the Alma Aquaculture Research Station.
I hear fish can make you really smart. I want to know everything about it.
Well, you've come to the right place because we've got lots of fish here and a lot of things to share with you.
So what's going on over here?
Well, this is a tank of rainbow trout, and they're used for some of our experiments and to help us with some of the education and training stuff that we do here at Alma as well.
Cool. So can I hold one?
Well, you sure can, if you're able.
I think so.
Okay, let me introduce you to Mike, the manager of our research station here, and he'll share one with you.
Wow.
There you go.
This beautiful red color on the side is why they call it a rainbow trout, because it's the color of a rainbow.
He is huge. So do you raise him right here?
We do. Why don't you follow me and I'll show you around.
Oh, just slide him back into the tank. There he goes. Wonderful.
I have to admit, when I heard of fish farming, I thought I might be riding a seahorse and corralling or lassoing salmon. It turns out that fish farms are places where fish are raised, then sold to markets. A lot of the fish we eat today come from fish farms. Here at the Aquaculture Center, they do a lot of research on how to raise fish, then share their findings with fish farms and other researchers.
So this is where the life of the fish begins.
Oh, so these are the fish eggs?
They are. These ones are from rainbow trout, and these ones are from Atlantic salmon. Notice they're a bit bigger. Other fish have eggs that are so small you can hardly even see them.
So why do we need fish farms? Why don't we just get fish from the oceans and lakes?
Because we can't actually harvest enough fish from the oceans and the lakes and the rivers around the world to feed all the people. So we can farm them and grow more that way. The other reason is that we can grow things in fish farms that provide new kinds of fish products for people to eat.
Cool. Hey, are these minnows?
Well, they are minnows, but in fish farming we call them fry, and when they get a little bit bigger we call them fingerlings. They get to be about as long as your finger.
So what do you feed them?
We mix in a bit of protein from the ocean, some wheat, and vitamins and minerals to try to give the fish all of the energy and all of the vitamins that it needs. You'll notice that this feed is really small, just a little bit bigger than a grain of salt. And it's because the fish have such small mouths, they can't eat anything bigger than that. If we wait for a second, we might see this feeder start to vibrate and give the fish food automatically. There it goes.
Wow, that's a lot of fish.
That's a school of Arctic char.
Cool. So is that why they're so smart? Because they're always in the school?
Well, I don't know about that, but teachers tell me they love fish in school because they never talk back. You want me to net some out for you?
Oh, yeah. Wow. Jasmine is reminding Avery to ask the fathead question. Oh, yeah. Hey, I got a riddle for you.
Okay.
People call me fathead because I'm 60% fat. What am I?
That's easy. You're a brain. The brain's made up of 60% or more fat, and that's one of the reasons that the omega-3 fatty acids in fish are good for your brain. They're also good for your heart and your eyes. Very healthy all around.
Fish contain omega-3s, which help our brains develop. But there are other ways to get omega-3s. Some brands of milk, yogurt, eggs, and orange juice have omega-3s added. Wow, so those little fry turn into these big fish.
Yes, they did. It takes about 3 years for them to get from that small fry size that we saw in the hatchery to these adults.
So can I feed them?
Sure you can. I'll get Mike to bring in some feed. I think he's walking his rounds now. Grab a handful and just toss it into the water. Go ahead.
Wow.
Well, that's a good sign that they're pretty healthy when they have such a great feeding response like that.
So is that what that bucket's for?
It is. This is called a demand feeder. You remember in the hatchery we had a little feeder that vibrated because the feed was so small. But with fish this size, they can actually feed themselves. When they're hungry, they actually swim up, bump into the wire that hangs down into the water, and when the wire wiggles, you see feed particles drop down from the bucket. And that's why they call it a demand feeder, because they feed on demand.
Wow, they are smart fish. So do you have any funny or unusual stories?
Well, we actually have one about raccoons, but I'm gonna let Mike tell it to you because it's his story.
No, I came down here one morning to feed the fish. I pulled the feeder back. When I lift up the cover, found an entire family of raccoons sitting inside the tank.
No way.
The little babies and the mother, and they're all staring up at me. So it gave me a bit of a start. I kind of bounced one way and they bounced the other way.
So I guess raccoons like fish feed as much as the fish do.
So I gotta eat a lot more fish.
You do.
Hey, I got another riddle for you.
Okay.
Throw out my outer, keep my inner. Eat my outer, throw out my inner. What am I?
Now that's an earful. Keep working on it. I'm sure you'll get it eventually.
Well, thanks, Professor.
Thanks for coming. You're welcome back anytime.
All right. Wow, my first fish farm. Hi, Penny. Whoa, what happened to your mouth?
Avery, I'm eating Vaccinium myrtillus.
You're eating what?
Blueberries, otherwise known as brain berries. Excellent for memory and brain function. I just ate a whole bunch and already I feel like even more of a genius.
Hey, did you know fish is a brain food too?
Really? I mean, I knew that. Hey, Avery, what kind of fish has 9 lives?
Oh, I know, this is...
Catfish. See ya.
Hey, Lily, check it out. A perfect strawberry. Not only is it the world's most popular fruit, but it's just as good for your brain as blueberries.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Avery, solved that riddle yet?
No, but I think I'm pretty close.
Yeah, well, that's good news, dude. But you know what time it is right now?
No.
It's make food time! Lily, what you gonna make?
I'm making Lily's clever strawberry cobbler.
Hey, quickly, how do you make a strawberry shake?
Take it to a scary movie.
Yeah. Okay, Avery, what are you gonna make?
Well, I'm gonna make Avery's brilliant brainberry crumble.
Ah, well, those both sound smartacular. But first... All right, guys, guess what I just did?
What?
I preheated the oven.
Great. I'm just gonna butter these baking dishes.
Cool. And I'm gonna get started on my recipe while you do that.
So what's in your filling?
Lots and lots of strawberries. All these are going in, and these are quartered.
Yeah, and they look really fresh.
Hey, you know, I heard that California produces more than 1 billion pounds of strawberries a year.
Whoa, that's a lot of strawberries. Next, I'll be adding some honey.
Ooh, drizzle it in there. Nice.
And then next, I'll be needing some sugar.
Just a little bit of sugar.
And the sugar is there because the berries are a little bit tart.
Nice.
And next, I need to zest an orange.
You don't need to, because I will.
Thanks, Matt. Smells great. And then, just a tiny bit of vanilla.
Ooh, vanilla.
And my special ingredient, allspice.
Ooh.
Just a tiny pinch of that. And I just give it a quick little stir. And my filling is done. What's in yours?
Well, I'm gonna start my filling with a lot of blueberries.
Oh, that is a lot of blueberries. You know that powdery blue coating that you can find on your blueberries sometimes? That's actually a protective skin. It's a really good sign that you've got really fresh blueberries.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna add 2 scoops of brown sugar.
Ooh.
And then a little bit of maple syrup.
It's gonna add a nice sweetness to it.
And some lemon zest. Hey, did you know that lemons actually have more sugar than strawberries?
That's funny, because lemons are more sour than strawberries.
And a little bit of vanilla. Last but not least, my special ingredient, cinnamon.
Ooh. And if you don't have cinnamon sticks at home, you can always use the cinnamon in your spice rack.
Then I'll stir it up.
That looks awesome.
And that is done.
Why don't we add that to the baking dishes?
Sure. So I'm just gonna pour this all in. Ooh. So now I'm gonna get started on my topping.
Great.
I just need a little bit of whole wheat flour.
Here you go.
Like that. And then next is some all-purpose flour.
All-purpose flour coming right up.
1 and 2. Next, a tiny bit of salt.
Tiny bit of salt.
And some baking powder.
All right, baking powder.
And that makes it fluffy, right?
Really fluffy. And just a little bit more of sugar.
Nice touch.
So Avery, what's going in yours?
I'm gonna start with some whole oats.
It's gonna give it a nice texture.
And a little bit of salt. And 1 spoonful brown sugar and a little bit of cinnamon.
And you'll be needing some of this.
Oh, whole wheat flour.
And next we need some butter.
Oh, I'll get that right from the fridge. Here you go, Avery.
All right.
Here you go, Lily. Now, it's better to use refrigerated and cubed unsalted butter in the recipe. So why don't you dump that in there, and then we're gonna give both of your toppings a little massage with our fingertips, just like so. Just get that in there, mix it all in. It's better if it's chunky.
Squish it.
It is chunky, all right.
These desserts look awesome. My cousin would really like it, and he's quite a husky guy. Husky.
Right.
Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of milk to mine.
Here you go.
Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome. And then why don't you guys toss that on top of your filling.
Okay.
All right, Avery, I will take yours. Lily, you can take yours. Let's head to the oven.
Ovens are hot. Get a grown-up.
Go, Crunchy!
Go, Fluffy.
Go alert the taste buddies. These are gonna be ready soon.
Let's get ready to crumble!
And cobbler.
Well, I'm no genius, but I think this is gonna taste really good.
Let's dig in.
Wow.
This is amazing. Avery, your crumble is just so crunchy, and it complements the blueberry filling perfectly.
Thanks. And your puffy cobbler turned out really fluffy.
Hi, guys.
Penny, you look terrible.
I think I ate too many blueberries and fish. I don't feel any smarter, just yuckier.
Penny, you can't eat a bunch of blueberries and fish and expect to be smarter right away.
Yeah, those foods will only help you over time if you eat them regularly.
Hey guys, has anyone solved the riddle?
Yeah, it's throw out my outer, eat my inner. Eat my outer, throw out my inner.
Corn! It's corn! You throw out the outer, the husk, then you keep the inner, the kernels, then you eat the outer, the corn, and then you throw out the inner, the cob. I got it!
Yeah, finally. Was it my hint that helped you?
What hint?
Avery, we've been getting hints all this time. Chillbot, run the corny clues, please.
Oh, some riddles are so corny.
Now that's an earful.
He's quite a husky guy. Husky.
Congratulations. Does anybody want some dessert?
Yeah, lock the door.
Believe me, you totally want to taste these fruity crumbles for yourself. So why not make your own?
All the ingredients you need are right here. Status update. Taste buds are
Very, very smart.
You guys can't eat all that yourselves.
Yeah, we could come over and help.
We're nice that way.